Do you have a graveyard of abandoned goals? You know, that gym membership that's now just a monthly donation, the stack of books you swore you'd read, or that diet plan that lasted exactly 48 hours? You start with the fiery passion of a movie hero, but a few weeks later, you're back on the couch, wondering what went wrong. Well, congratulations. You've caught a classic case of the giving up bug. But don't worry. Today, I'm prescribing the cure. It's called the capital and interest method, and it's going to change how you tackle every single goal. The problem is simple. We fall in love with the benefits, but forget to read the price tag. We fantasize about the amazing results, the interest, like having a six-pack, speaking fluent English, or running a successful business. But we completely ignore the capital required to get there. What's capital? It's the real-world cost, the boredom, the muscle soreness, the hours of tedious practice, the embarrassment, the stress. When that bill comes due, we feel betrayed and we quit. The core idea is this. Before you start anything, you must analyze both sides of the deal. Think of it like a business investment. On one side, you have the interest, all the amazing things you'll gain if you succeed. On the other, you have the capital, everything you must pay to get there. The unbreakable rule is, high interest almost always demands high capital. If you're not willing to pay the price, you'll never stay in the game long enough to collect the reward. So, how do you actually use this? It's ridiculously simple. Pick one goal you keep quitting. Now, grab a piece of paper or open a note on your phone and make two columns. On the left, write interest. List every specific juicy benefit you can think of. Get greedy. On the right, write capital. Be brutally honest here. List every single cost. The time, the discomfort, the boredom, the risk of failure, the potential for embarrassment. Once your list is done, you have three choices. 1. You look at the capital column and say, "Yep, I accept these costs. I'm ready to pay." You proceed with no illusions. 2. You look at the capital and think, "Whoa, that's a bit much." So, you discount the interest. You shrink the goal to lower the cost. Instead of becoming a gym god in 3 months, maybe you start with 15-minute walks at home. The capital drops, and you can still move forward. Or 3. You look at the list and decide, "You know what? I'm not willing to pay that price right now." You decline the goal and quit before you even start. This isn't failure, it's strategy. You just saved yourself weeks of wasted effort and guilt. Let's run through a few examples. Goal: get fit at the gym. The interest is obvious. You'll look great, feel healthier, and radiate confidence. The capital? Soul-crushing boredom from repetitive exercises, muscle soreness that makes walking downstairs a nightmare, and the fact it'll take at least 3 months to see real change. If you accept all three, great. When you feel bored or sore, you just tell yourself, "This is the capital I agreed to pay." How about learning English? The interest is huge. Better jobs, traveling the world, understanding your favorite movies without subtitles. The capital? Months of your time, the cringe-worthy embarrassment of trying to speak and sounding like a confused robot, and the monotony of grammar drills. If you accept this, you'll power through the awkward conversations. If not, discount the goal. Aim for just 15 minutes of speaking practice a day. Starting a business? The interest is the ultimate dream. Financial freedom, respect, and being your own boss. But the capital is terrifyingly high. Constant stress, years of hard work before you see a profit, repeated failures that make you want to cry, and a massive learning curve. This is a high-interest, high-capital investment. If you're not ready to pay that price, it's smarter to choose a different path, and there's zero shame in that. The key is to expect the ugly middle part of any journey. The boredom, the slow progress, the self-doubt. When it shows up, don't see it as a sign to quit. See it as the invoice arriving for the awesome stuff you ordered. So here's your mission for today. Pick one goal you've been struggling with. Make your interest versus capital list. Be specific. Then, make a conscious decision. Accept, discount, or decline. If you decide to go for it, commit to just 1 week. Put that list somewhere you'll see it every day. True success isn't just about getting what you want. It's about knowing the cost and deciding up front that you're willing to pay it. Now go make that list. Let me know in the comments which goal you're tackling. Thanks for watching, and if this helped, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips to win at life. See you next time.